Guys, it's almost 2 years ago I made the video about my Alienware M14X R1. I got a lot of comments and questions about them and subscribers. Thank you for those. I showed you in my video how I run 3 games at the same time. It was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and it was Battlefield 3 and it was Star Trek Online. I made one mistake. I recorded it with my iPod Touch, which made people believe that the FPS, the frames per second, was very low. But clearly you could see how fast I switched between those games while I was running them at the same time. It went really fast and smoothly. The frame rates were about 24, I think, so still playable, really nice, and that for a laptop, it's really awesome. Yes, then the people started to say, the comments came like, why the fuck did you buy a laptop that costed 2,300 euros? Are you fucking insane? Why didn't you buy a very superb desktop? Well, people who asked me that didn't really listen, because I told them I was traveling like more than 6 months a year, so I needed a reliable, strong, superior laptop. And at that time, it was the fastest laptop in the they said universe. I don't know about that, but it was on Earth. Yes, in 2 years, time went fast. Technology didn't that much. I told you before that the Alienware M14X R1 was easy upgradable. These days the Alienware 14 is here. Yes, because of course there's now a lot of new techs on the market. Yes, I was thinking about perhaps buying a new laptop after 2 years. But to be honest with you, I don't like the new Alienware, the new 14. If you look at the keys, it got some light bleed through. You cannot see it now on this picture, but I saw it on some unboxing videos. And the touch, and of course the beautiful rounds on the keys. I just like this one more, the older version. A lot of people were yes, very satisfied with the matte display. It's not a glossy anymore, like this one is. The glossy screen. Well, I like the glossy screen, I told you before, but yeah, good for the people who didn't like the glossy screen. So they actually did listen for once to their customers. Well, I updated my laptop. When I was running those 3 games, I was running it on 6 gigabytes of memory on a hard disk drive with 750 gigabytes, and yes, the i7. I updated my disk drive. It's now a solid state drive of 500 gigabytes, so I have 250 gigabytes less, but that's no problem for me yet. Yes, and I upgraded the memory. It's now 16 gigabytes instead of 6, which of course will be even noticeable in much more games. But if I want to play Battlefield 4 now on high specs, I cannot run it anymore on high or on ultra. I need to play it on medium. That's why I was looking for a new laptop. I listened to some comments in my YouTube channel, and they said, oh, go for the Razer Blade, the new Razer Blade. It got this beautiful UI function. They call it the UI function. Yes, but to only buy a laptop for that, no. It's not worth it. I got it now on my Alienware M14X R1 as well. I just bought the Deathstalker Ultimate Elite keyboard, whole mouthful, where you've got this UI function as well. It's basically 10 keys with little LCD screens in it, and then a mouse pad with an LCD in it. So I can, while I'm gaming, I can watch YouTube, for example. Oh my fucking god, I didn't do that on purpose. I'm very sorry, don't leave me now or unsubscribe. I can watch YouTube videos with a high FPS as well. I don't know if you can see it on my iPod of iPhone. It's really nice. It's built for gamers, they say. So if you're gaming and you want to see what's going on Twitter, you can go to Twitter. It's got even a Facebook app, and they are how do you call it? They are making games apps. What I really don't like about it is this. You need to have 3 fingers and swipe between the menu, as you can see, but it was really fucked up, Razer. Do something about it, because this really sucks. What I do like is some apps they have, like for example the Battlefield 3 app. I'm always a crane newbie, so that's a Raycon. You've got some special function keys like change weapons, bigger map, lay down or new, whatever. It's really nice. But they should really change this, make it buttons or something, because if you're gaming and you need to switch between them, you're making moves that you don't want to make, so do something about it. What I really don't like about it either is that our guy who always says for gamers by gamers, which he stole from the 80s from Mrs. Petticoat, if you can still remember her.
The Petticoat 5 is a computer made by women for women.
So yeah, there you go, guy. I cannot hear it anymore from his mouth. For gamers by gamers. Guy, grow old, man. And what's with your t-shirt? Come on, Steve Jobs copy. To be honest with you, if you look at the Razer Blade, it's as thin as a MacBook Pro. The MacBook Pro doesn't own Alienware yet, as I showed you in my video with my girlfriend. The Alienware beats the shit out of the MacBook, and it beats the shit out of, in my opinion, from this Razer Blade. Because although this function is really nice, they should have worked a team on making new apps, because there's coming 1 app per month or something, while there's coming like 3 games every month. They should really do something about it. Soon somebody will steal this idea, like they stole the idea from Alienware to make change the backlights of your from your keys or whatever, you know. So start to work on your UI apps, because this you cannot leave people with only Battlefield 3. Come on, Battlefield 4 is here, for example. And then they say the Razer Blade is so much lighter. Yes, but you need to give a lot of functions away. Like I play in 3D. On this Alienware screen I can play 3D. This video card that's built in, I believe it's the, I need to check, the 650. Where it is? No, the 765. It's capable of running 3D, but it doesn't have a mini display port like the older Alienware M14X R and the new Alienware the Alienware 14 has. You need it. If you want to play 3D, you need to have a mini display port, because that's the only port that allows you to have 120 Hz outlet. And the HDMI doesn't support it. So if you want to play 3D, you should really have a mini display port. And then it got only 1 audio jack, as you can see here. Audio jack out. Alienware got 2, and I use them all, as you can see. They've got an audio jack and a microphone jack built in one. Well, to be honest with you, the most professional headsets don't even support it yet. So yeah, it's just fucked up. I'm sorry. I use them all for my speakers, for my headset, whatever. So it's for me a need. As well, the memory card reader. Razer Blade doesn't have it. It doesn't have it. Come on, if you're on the go, that's something that I need. And then we're talking about your CD drive. I've got even 2 of them. because I use them almost daily. Okay, you don't really need it anymore, it's true. Especially when you look for recovery, it's very handy to have it. And now I believe the Razer Blade has a built-in program for recovery. Well, make no mistake guys, it's gonna eat like probably 16 or 17 gigabytes of your precious solid state drive. So yeah, you can compare them. I'm not impressed yet. They say it got a memory of a battery life of 6 hours. It's bullshit, I promise you, it's bullshit. A friend of mine owns it, even when he's using it on, how do you call it, on for example for school. So he's using only Microsoft Office. The battery don't last more than 3 hours. I promise you this, it's a lie, it's not 6 hours. The Alienware comes to 2.5 hours on its max. It's only like 45 minutes difference in total, if you ask me. So the Razer Blade is really nice, it's much lighter, but it's far not there yet, as I should say. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, and the MacBook Pro, no, it looks much like the Razer Blade in specification as well, but Alienware is still faster and stronger, and much more easy to update, which you cannot do with your Razer Blade. If you bought it once, you cannot change anything anymore on it. And of course, then there is the Alienware, how do you call it? Alienware has got one thing that I really love about it, and that's when you at night time and you start to game, it absorbs you. Now my desk has become a battlefield. Well guys, I hope I've answered all your questions. If you've got questions about 3D or the UI, the Deathstalker Elite Pro, you can ask me anything. I'll leave comments. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you the next time.